Hi, how are y'all? Gosh, I got my bra on. I'm doing this on my old phone now. My other phone is charging. I'm in the middle of a makeup video, as you can see, being extreme AF. I'm officially reviewing this palette that I've been using. You guys have seen it in a few videos. Oh goddamn. Okay. I don't have the actual palette. I said it somewhere, but this one. Officially reviewing it with my full thoughts because I've been using it for a while. Been meaning to do a review and have not. But as you can see, the look came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Love this little detail here. A little bit of white liner. Well, it's probably not there anymore. This stuff fades on me so fast. And lipstick. I'm having I don't know why I did orange. It looks orange. It originally wasn't orange, but it came out to be orange, which I'm not mad about. Yellow, red, orange. I may be reaching, but whatever. But just thinking. I was trying to. While I was pulling up this live, I was trying to think of what it is that I wanted to say exactly. Just been having a lot of thoughts. Today was my mother's birthday, so happy birthday, mommy. Even though she's not a part of this channel, thank God. I love you though. Only because this is my personal channel. And again, I say this every time. For those who subscribe for like quality content, I'm so sorry. I haven't been inspired to talk about anything. Mostly because honestly, I feel underqualified to talk about anything right now. Oh, shoot. I was like, hopefully you can hear me. I feel really underqualified to talk about anything. If you ask me a question about your life and what you should do, I would give you a really great answer, probably. But as far as, I say qualifying, as far as integrating those thoughts into my own life, that has been the issue at hand. And I know that's not an excuse, but it's like, how can I give advice when I'm not even taking my own advice, or at least I'm having a hard time doing so? So that's why I've been not making videos specifically for this channel. I've just been going live and just talking. This has become my diary channel that I really don't promote, which honestly I don't plan to for a little while at least. So if you want to unsubscribe, I understand. I'm consistent, but I'm not giving you guys the content that I wanted to give on this channel. And again, I'm sorry for that. But I just want a space where I can be me. But I guess that's a part of what I'm feeling right now. What is that? Is that cat hair? Oh my gosh, white. But yeah, I just haven't really felt qualified to talk about much. But I can say, and you see my mustache, I mean, seriously, it's going strong. And I wanted to nair it off, but I have this like dry spot right here that I covered pretty well. You can see it's a little gray right there. It's a dry spot that will not go away. Every day I wake up, it's super dry, and I know it's because I'm not drinking enough water, and that's a whole nother thing. And it's just the winter time, which is why I haven't. Anyway, so I can't really nair. It's gonna like burn, and this is gonna make it worse. I have to wait until it gets a little bit better, and then I'm just lazy. So yeah, a lot of great things are starting to come about, at least opportunities. I got an email from another company wanting me to drive for them and to come apply tomorrow, Wednesday. Well, today is Tuesday now. Excuse me. You see, did the nails. I think I talked about this in my last video. I did a layover. Those are my nails underneath. And I just did a little extra acrylic on top. And my nails on this hand aren't that long. This one broke off. So I just wanted them to be even, which I got to redo because I got like a bunch. See that one? thumb and up. See that thumb? How it's more pointy? I just gotta do more shit too. I'm just lazy, and I need a new acrylic brush because the one I have is horrible. It's tearing up, and it was really cheap, so no wonder. But anyway, lost my train of thought. I had a company send me email offering me to apply. Since they're having a hiring event, I'm considering going there. Also on Wednesday, I was talking about a job opportunity that, if it works out great, would work perfect for me. I would literally be my own boss, be able to make my own schedule. And that sounds so amazing. That sounds so amazing for me because I apparently need time to regroup myself. I need to be able to take off. I can work for weeks at a time, months at a time. But then it seems like after about at least about 6 months, even less than that now, I guess about 4 months is my time frame, I internally implode. And that's not good. So I'm really hoping that that job is really legit money wise. If it's legit money wise, holy shit. The potential. Okay, the potential, you know. And I'm in a mode where I need to make my money. I've become a little bit lazy, I can tell. When I'm going to tomorrow to this orientation to a job that I've been putting off. Well, I had to put it off because my car wasn't working. That I've been putting off for a little while. I can tell I was like, I was laying in my bed like, you know. So I've been getting a little bit lazy and I can feel it in my bones. So it'll do me good to start some sort of work, and my money's getting low. So that's a whole nother thing. If you hear this, it's because I'm doing that. Yeah, my money's getting low. Oh, that's no fun. And then I'm in my mind, I have money. Like my money's coming in every week, like in my mind, unrealistically. And so I'm just spending money like I normally do, but not over excessively like I was at one point, but just spending normal money. Like I haven't bought real groceries because I can't commit myself to cooking one thing because I'm all over the place right now. And so I've been eating out a lot, and that's not good. It's not good at all. But I know if I buy groceries, I'm not gonna eat it, so I'm not gonna waste my money on that. I'd rather do something else. So hopefully this orientation I'm going to for this job, that also has good earning potential, at least decent earning potential. Nothing amazing or crazy or great. But it will get me extra money to be able to fund the next job because I will need a little bit of funds for gas money and stuff like that, before I can get my next check or the next check that would come for that job. So I'm really hoping those two work out. I just keep thinking, if they do, oh my God, I'll be able to pay my bills, I would have to have my own insurance, pay my taxes, which is I've never done before, but it's right up my alley for starting an actual business, which is something that I want to do and need to do and I have to do. It's not even a question anymore. Before I would piddle around with it, and even as I think about this other job opportunity to drive for this other company, I know that within 6 months I would quit. So I'm hoping that this, say nonprofit, I'm hoping that this contracted job works out. Really, really hoping that it works out. And that'll be great for me. Um, what else I want to talk about? Just, like I said, I've been feeling really lazy, but unmotivated. Oh, it's another thing I was thinking about today. I always wonder about people who are naturally motivated. People who are they just go, go, go without stopping. Like people like Beyonce and Will Smith, and who else is like go hard type of artist. Lady Gaga's like that too. She works really hard. You can tell she works really hard on her shows. She's really underrated I feel like she underrates herself with her talent. I feel like she kind of goes for the over the top rather than the quality that I wish she would do. because she has an amazing voice. I really love when she was doing that duet with Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett, yeah, she's amazing. I love her. Um, who else goes really hard? But those artists that just go, 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 and you can just the passion in what they do is so strong. Like they have to finish, they have to win, they have to get to the next moment. Like that is just drives them. Their success physically drives them to keep going. And I always wonder about people like that because if I'm being honest, I'm really not one of those kind of people. I'm really not. I tend to do enough to be satisfied. And I feel like a part of that is a learned behavior. Because when I was a kid, I would do that a lot. I would just do enough to where people wouldn't ask any questions. We get out of my face quickly. Oh yeah, I did. I finished. Yeah, it's a B. It's a A minus. It's maybe an A plus depending on how good I am at it. Good. It's good enough for you to leave me alone. You know. But I've never been in a position where I needed to push myself, like really push myself, because in my mind, I wasn't gonna do anything that I wasn't sure I was gonna win at. So I guess I know. I don't know. I want to be a winner. But if I wasn't going to be good at it, it's like my ego couldn't take the loss of doing something that I was bad at because it made me feel small. And I'm still dealing with it. Oh God, why? Why I didn't bake long enough? My laugh lines, they're not even that presentable in real life. Like they're not that bad in real life. But when I put on makeup, it made me look like I'm 50. But anyway, um, what I was saying, yeah, my ego can't take the blow of losing, and I still have that issue today. And I'm trying to overcome that slowly with new challenges that I create for myself, like good challenges that I create for myself to try to overcome that type of mindset. But I just admire people who are diving headfirst. They don't care if they win or lose, they just want to try. And I don't know if I've ever been like that. If I have, I had to be really small. And I'm trying to trace back in my mind, where did that shit start? They say that parents who tend to be overprotective of their kids, because I was a lot of bit sheltered. Overprotected, and I mean, yeah, but I was really more sheltered than overprotected. Because you know those parents who refuse to let their children do anything. My parents weren't like that. My mom wasn't like that, but I was very protected though. I was in my own little area, I was the only child pretty much. My brother and sister are way older than me. They were pretty much adults when I was born. So I was pretty much raised like an only child in my own little space, and that was perfect for me because I'm a loner by nature. And I say that parents that are really overprotective protect their kids from losing or protect their kids from any sort of pain have issues with dealing with hard things in life. Um, More specifically, parents that don't allow their children to fail. My mom is I call her Miss Fix It. She wants to fix everything. I had to get to a point when I was older. I'm like, Mama, you can't fix everything. She's like, I know, but I just hate to see you suffer. And I'm like, I know, but you're not helping. You're not really helping right now. You're not helping. My dad is kind of like that. And it's kind of like, okay, for example, washing dishes. This is a really good example actually. Okay, so it wasn't this summer. I think it was the summer before. My mom's AC went out, and they had to come stay over here for a while. And my house is really small. My mom and three others, so four kids. My mom in this house. This is technically a 3-bedroom house, but really only 2 bedrooms. And the other bedroom is a den, and no one wanted to sleep in the den because there was no TV in the den. Which you're not looking at TV, you're going to sleep. But anyway, so everybody's crowded around my front door, and my mom is sleeping in my bed. I have an issue with sleeping with people in my bed. I don't know why. I don't know what that means. I can't sleep with you there. You have to go away. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I get married. Like I said, I need a really specific man to be able to. I've never been able to sleep with anybody in my bed comfortably unless I was super tired or drunk. That's the only other time I just don't feel comfortable with people in my bed. And so I slept on the floor with like this little pallet of, sheets or whatever that I made on the floor, and that was super uncomfortable. And but anyways, that's not the point of the story. So when my nieces were at my house, I'm like, okay, y'all in my house, so I ain't your granny. Y'all old enough to wash your own shit. Like y'all don't want nothing to happen to y'all granny, because if y'all come to me, if I have to raise y'all, take care of y'all, it's gonna be a totally different world. I'm not finna do that. That, oh baby, oh no, I'm not finna do that shit. Cause number one, that's just not me. Number two, I know how that shit affected me. It didn't help me in the long run, because when I got older and I was on my own, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I didn't know how to clean a house. I mean, it's not that I didn't clean my house or didn't help my mother clean, but nothing was super expected of me. I didn't have a task that I had to do every day, every week or something like that. I didn't have specific choices. It was like, go do that now, or go do that. That better be done when I come back, or something like that. It wasn't like a specific, this is your job to do every week. So when I had to do that stuff when I was older, I didn't really know what to do. Like, I was living in this house. I had no idea how to clean and run a whole house alone. So I'm just so against that type of style of raising kids. It does not help. It actually made things way worse for me. And it just made things worse. So anyways, so I, tell them, hey, y'all old enough to reach, y'all tall enough to reach the sink. If you don't, here's this chair right here, here's this little stool you can stand on. You can reach the sink here. And by the way, I'm gonna show you how I like my dishes to be washed, because I watch y'all at y'all granny house, and I know how y'all like to wash dishes. That's why whenever I go over there, I wash it again. Because y'all niggas, it's not that they just kids. But my mom, she washes her dishes okay. But when they wash them, they just, wipe the towel and no. This is how you have to wash my dishes in my house. You take this little scrubber, you take a little bit of soap, and you actually scrub the front and the back of the plate. Because there's shit on the back of the plate too. Thank you very much. So you're going to do it like this. I showed them exactly how I wanted them to wash my dishes. Because one of them was starting to kind of wash dishes and the other one hadn't started yet. You're gonna learn today. You way old enough. You were supposed to be doing this 2 years ago. You're gonna learn today. Okay. And so I showed them exactly how to wash it, exactly what to do, and I gave them their dish. This is how I want you to try it yourself. I'm not gonna say anything. I want you to go ahead and wash. I let them wash a dish, and I said, hold on. Now what's wrong with this? Look, did you wash the back of the dish? No, then I want you to go ahead and try it again. And I had them wash the dish again until it was clean. Okay, now that it's clean, I want you to rinse it off, make sure all the suds are gone, and I want you to put it here to dry. And that's what my dad used to do to me when I was a kid. I was like, oh, why do I have to do this? I don't have to do this at my mother's house. You know what I'm saying? So, but I understand now why. And a part of me wishes that he would have been more assertive about it in being I wish my parents would have been more cohesive in raising me, because my dad's style of raising me was to one extreme and my mom was to another extreme. They never really met up in the middle, so I had two different types of expectations when I went to their house. Like, when I went to my dad's house, I know it better not be nothing on the floor. It better not be nothing on the table when I'm done, and that dish better be clean. My mom like, I wipe and whatever. And with my mom, when she would teach kids or them how to do it, she'll teach you how to do it. You'll do it wrong, and she'll take it from you and do it herself. And that was kind of the nature of how she raised me. Honestly, I'll just be honest. It's kind of the nature. You ain't doing it right. Get out the way. I'll do it myself. Or, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, no, that was not a good way to raise me. And she did, what she could. I'm not blaming my mom. I'm not bashing my mom. But that's just not the way that I would raise my kids if I ever had kids. And so by the end of that, I taught them how to clean dishes properly. And guess what? The next day, when they ate, they went in and washed their own dish. And guess what? It was washed exactly how I needed it to be washed. Now, when they went home, they did whatever the hell they wanted to do. And my mom ends up, just let me do it myself. No, I'm like, Mama, why is you doing all of this stuff? You got 4 kids in this house. Why is you cleaning these stairs? You got 2 grown kids in this house that can do that. The little kids may not be able to do that well, but they can try. And don't be taking it from them just because they ain't do it right. Let them do it again. Because how else they gonna learn how to do it? Let that be expectation. And I think it kind of started to rub off on her when I like explained to her when I got older. I really didn't know how to do this stuff. I didn't know how to clean a whole house. I didn't even know what that looked like because I'd never done that before. You always do it. And she's like, yeah, I understand what you mean. See this transferring. But anyway, it's like, yeah, I understand what you mean. And I'm like, yeah, like, got to teach these kids how to live because they end up like me, completely confused, 27 years old, just now learning how to do all this stuff effectively. Not even, I mean, knowing how to really save money. I knew how to save money, but I didn't know how to deal with my emotions without emotional shopping or emotional eating. Reason why? Because my parents haven't figured that stuff out. Well, my dad, he's a super saver. My dad is a whole nother level. My dad saves for the stuff that he wants, but the stuff that he wants, child, will be bought and sitting in the house and never used again. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But anyway, I'm just trying to create a better environment for myself, and I can see the subtle nuances, I guess, of why, I guess that's the right word, of why I am the way I am and why it's some things that I'm just not good at or didn't really know how to do or still trying to figure out. It's how to be driven, how to be a driven person, because naturally I'm not. I'm actually a very satisfied person. When I have everything I need, I have enough money to do what I need to do, working a job that doesn't completely stress me out like crazy. And if I had all of those things lined up, I probably wouldn't pursue anything. I'll be honest with you. I probably wouldn't. I eventually get tired of it, probably later on in life, or maybe my soul would be disturbed by it as well. I don't know, but excuse me, I don't know how to be driven, and it's a really hard pill to swallow because I know that deep down within me, my soul is very driven. I have 2 types of beings living inside of me. I have one that's really just whatever, it's whatever. Just as long as I got what I need, it's whatever. And I have another intense side that is completely on the opposite end of the spectrum. It's like I have to do everything. I have to do it now. It has to be perfect. It has to be this. And once that being gets tired out from all of that shit, the other one takes over. It's like, I'm not finna do all that shit. So I'm trying to find a happy medium because I don't expect or want to be Beyonce. I mean, I want my own style of success. That's amazing. But I don't want what she do, child. That's too much fucking work. Even for me. Even for soul. That's just too much shit. Okay? I mean, you doing you, boo. You doing it to the fullest. I want to perform. I want to dance. I want to sing. I want to act. Yes. But I want to do it in my own way. I'm not trying to kill myself over that shit. I mean, that's, for me, that's no way of living. For her, that is living every day. She lives for that shit. I fucking don't. And you know what? That's why a lot of people are not successful as her. Because she is a perfectionist to the T. I feel like there's a beautiful mixture between perfection and the magic of the moment. And I want to be able to master those too, because I go overboard with perfectionism and then get mad when it doesn't look like the way I want to look. And so I just stop doing everything, period. And that's no way to be. Or I'll just go with the flow and just let some, have that actual magic that happens, and it looks great, but it doesn't look the way I want. And it's just kind of, I'm confused. I don't have any sort of control or any sort of plan. It's just whatever, and it's just not good, and it happens at the wrong time, and I don't have the right, have to go do it again because I have to wait for the magic to happen. It's just no, no, hell no. So just living life, y'all, just trying to find the best combination of things for myself, be the best version of myself. I really want to be the best version of me. I want to have the best that I can have, the things that I know I deserve. One thing I know for sure is that I am a millionaire. People say that, but no, I'm a fucking millionaire. I just haven't figured out how to make my talents turn into a millionaire. Matter of fact, I've been watching a documentary. Oh, no. It was a video. I take that back. It was a YouTube video where this guy said there was this peasant, right? This peasant man. He was poor. He didn't have a lot. He found a pearl worth 50 million. I think it was 50 or 15. I'm going to say 50. $50 million, right? Maybe it's 15. $15 million. He found a pearl that was worth $15 million, but he didn't know that it was worth $15 million. He didn't really know. He just knew it was worth a lot, and he didn't really know what to do with it. So he would take it and he would put it under his pillow and sleep with it every night for good luck. And eventually, as time went by, he never cashed in the pearl. He just slept with it under his pillow, hoping for good luck to happen in his life. And he eventually died and never saw the luck that he had with him, the luck that he had with him all the time. I was like, damn. After I heard the end of the story, I didn't even have to watch the rest of the video. I knew exactly what the guy was fucking talking about. All of the talents and all the things that I have that I possess within me is worth millions, bitch. Multi-million dollars. I have so many ideas that if I could see them into fruition, I would be richer than Oprah. Okay, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I just need to I just need to find the right combination of ambition, magic, and timing, and motivation to keep going. For example, when I did the video, I had the beautiful little headdress and the golden makeup and the golden hands. That video, I still have the footage, but it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But I'm not going to delete it. I may still use it in something or use it in the video that I was hoping to use it in, just with different elements. I may even add in this makeup look to that. But I was really discouraged because I had been sitting on that idea for weeks. And a part of me was like, damn, I should have did it when I first had the idea. But at the same time, the same problems that I was avoiding for all those weeks of not really knowing how to execute this idea is coming back to haunt me now. And it's the same shit. And I pretty much delayed the inevitable. I'm going to have to go in over and over again to figure out how to best make this video amazing, because I can't give up on that idea. If I give up on that idea, I'll be completely and totally defeated. I will feel defeated because that idea meant more to me than just the video. It was really just this visual of my life thus far, well, of the things that I'm going through right now. And I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, I just felt really discouraged laying in my bed at night. And I didn't really want to do anything with it at all. I didn't want to even make this video. And I was like, and another thing that I have is stamina. Like right now, I made this makeup look. I had to charge my phone and my tablet, my other phone, new phone and tablet, to be able to, I feel like I probably could have kept going. But to be honest, I'm fucking tired. Like, this shit was exhausting. This look was really quick. It only took me like 10 minutes to do this look. Like, to do one eye at least, because I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. It only took me 10 minutes. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It looks like some sort of sunrise and a bird or something. I don't know. But it looks really pretty. And now I'm like, you mean I have to model this shit I was thinking about the clothes that I was gonna potentially wear for this look, at least the top half of this look. I have to move my TV, I have to move my lighting, my camera equipment, my phone, my camera, my tripod, and all this shit to the other room. Set up the lights, make sure the the lighting is right on the phone, on the camera, and do that for a whole nother hour. And that doesn't seem like a lot. This shit is fucking exhausting. And then once I'm done with that, have to look at the videos, make sure I have everything that I need, and try to come up with any other concept that I can throw in the last minute. Because that's where the magic happens. It's like when you're editing the video, it's like, damn, I wish I would have did this or that, or try to think of as much things you can possibly think of. And that's a whole nother hour. And so by the time, and then, oh yeah, I have to take pictures. I had to take pictures of the physical look. I have to take pictures of this look, do the close up. That's a whole nother hour. It is currently 3:39 a.m. She is not doing that. I am going to take this makeup off. I was going to do the look again. And I'll tackle this tomorrow. And that's something I never did before. I would tackle everything in one day, be completely exhausted, have the video, have to upload all that shit, and just sit on it for about a week. I don't feel like doing nothing else. I'm trying to teach myself how to pace. I can create the makeup look video, then do it again another day and just make up the whole thing. And honestly, if I took it day by day, just a piece by piece by piece of the look, and because this look wasn't hard to make. And if this was a difficult look, I would have done this for the whole day. I procrastinated this shit for the whole day, by the way. But you know what? If I took every day piece by piece, did maybe 2 hours of time working on the video, because a video in total, 2 to 5 minute video, takes me about 3 or 4 days to shoot, download, edit. Editing takes me about 2, depending on how much special effects and things like that I have done. I'm gonna get better at that. I'm just still trying to figure out this new software. But it's time. But if I took a few hours a day, it would probably take me the same amount of time to put out a video that I procrastinate and sit on and all that shit. But I wouldn't be so burnt out. I'll be able to move on to the next thing without being like, oh, I don't feel like that shit, you know? So, y'all, I have problems. Bitch, you got problems, y'all. You got problems. Anyway. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Love you so much. Again, I'm so sorry that I have not been putting out the videos that this channel deserves. I'll be honest with you. I probably won't for the next few months. I am in my revitalization of life. And just trying to figure shit out. Hopefully, like I said, the job thing, one thing is going to work out one way or the fucking other. It's going to work out, boo-boo. Okay? Because I fucking say so. That's why. And so I hope whatever you got going on is going to work out for you as well. I've been talking for 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Oh, my gosh. So thank you guys so much for listening. I love you, and I will talk to you later. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.